One of the ways in which Yogananda lived was in the consciousness of God as the doer. He never did anything. It's almost hard to imagine, but he never did anything without feeling that Divine Mother was sanctioning that, saying, this is what's to do, this is what you need to do. One time when he was visiting his guru, Sri Yukteswar, in India, in Serampore, it was his last visit while Sri Yukteswar was in his physical body. And Yogananda was just walking down the street there, and he heard this crying, loud lamenting coming from this house, just cries and screams. And he realized it was the house of a somewhat distant relative of his. And he went into the house, and the man of the house had just died, and the family was all gathered there, and they were just wailing and crying and grieving. They had lost their father, they had lost their husband. So this was the situation. Yogananda sat down there and closed his eyes and meditated and prayed very deeply. And after a while, the man woke up and he arose and he came back to life. And sometime later, when Yogananda had returned to America, his disciple, Dr. Lewis, said to him, "Did you heal that man, Master, because he was a relative of your family, or did you heal him because God told you to?" And he said, "Of course, because God told me to. If I hadn't felt that God wanted me to do this, I wouldn't have come into the house." And that's the way it was with everything for him. It was simply a matter of what Divine Mother wanted him to do, and he was Divine Mother's instrument. There was no sense of ego or personal wish or personal desire.